Hi, this is Susanna Corbett. Thanks for downloading Stepod and Son.
Hello and welcome to Steptoe and Son, the podcast based at Mews Cottage, 26A, Aldrum Lane, Shepherd's Bush. This is the home of the world's most famous rag and bowmen, or as Harold would say,
Salvage Recovery Operative.
My name's Darren.
And I'm his co-host Si, also known as Two of the Three Convenios podcast that we co-host along with the amazing Tom from One Foot in the Podcast.
We hope you enjoy listening. Please check out the pod on Spotify, Insta, Twitter and all other platforms. All good. What's that top you got, mate?
This is an AC Milan centenary shirt from 2000. But
AC Milan?
I did a reproduction of it, and I just love it. A nice old style collar on it, and yeah. Interesting. What do you think the Steptoes would? Who do you think they'd follow? Were they like Fulham fans or Chelsea fans?
Yeah, I was going to say, what's Shepherd's Bush? That's
So Shepherd's Bush is Hammersmith. So QPR could be QPR.
What's that? West one?
Eddie's a QPR fan, isn't he? I think.
Oh, it sounds like you're watching QPR.
It's all football.
Yeah.
What
yeah,
without?
No, I suppose Shepherd's Bush. So yeah.
So yeah, it could be. There's a fair few London clubs to pick from, but
Yeah.
interesting.
Although, I wonder what sort of
interesting.
outside that area. I wonder if he'd support like Liverpool. Harold would support Liverpool or Man U or something, or Sheffield.
Yeah, true, mate. I mean, in Till Death Was Do Part, there was a Tony Booth. He was a Liverpool fan, wasn't he? And that was like a bone of contention for Alf, being a sort of Cockney Tory. He sort of hated the socialist
Cherie's dad.
North. That's it. I know, it's mad, isn't it?
God, yeah,
yeah. Like this in her, definitely.
Such a small country, isn't it?
It is, mate. Yeah.
Oh, God, just to think, one day he's the father-in-law of a prolific prime minister.
Yeah,
mad.
Yeah,
Tony Blair, but yeah, political.
Yeah.
I tell you what I have been doing, mate, on your recommendation. We always moan there's no decent sitcoms like modern ones.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. BBC iPlayer, brilliant, absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
We're sort of midway through series 3, me and the missus. We binge watched 2 series. It's been brilliant.
It's just the slow build up because they sort of do it out of sequence, don't they? Which is a very clever way to do it. So you sort of get a taster of what the episode's going to be, then they sort of flash back a bit, and then but I love how it's just all candid. It's got a little peep show feel to it, hasn't it? Of that kind of.
Yeah, well, it's got I can't think of his name, but Gerard.
It's Gerard. A guy plays Gerard. Is it Jim Hoyek?
That's it, Hoyek. Yeah, he's
Hoyek.
And do you know what? I didn't realize that he's grown into sort of comedy characters more. He's hilarious, isn't he?
Oh, he's fantastic.
And he's not like playing for laughs. He's just, the character he plays, the dad, is just. I saw the one last night. He finally qualifies as a police officer, and he has his passing out parade.
And he passes well.
And he literally, because his head is quite big, so they couldn't find him a helmet to fit. So he's got the strap around his forehead, and it cuts off the circulation. And he passes. But do you know the weirdest thing of that is, when they're parading around that, what is he doing? He looks like he's doing Thriller.
Yeah,
it's like his right arm goes with his right leg, and it's like he can't march.
Can't march, Eddie. Yeah, it's it is like a nice sprinkle of old classic comedy, but it's the way it's shot and filmed. It just makes it fresh. It's not another My Family or 2.4 Children. Not there's anything wrong with those two at all, but it just freshens up the format a little bit. And I like Robin dropping in with his sort of crazy. Trying to win Cherry back, and
she's having that Cherry. She is crackers. I mean, she gets married to one guy, and then literally a month later, she's remarrying Robin.
Yeah,
and it's
like she has to go on the honeymoon with the old guy. Robin's sort of going, right, hang on, I can see him. He's moving the camera or something, or he's in the blind spot. He's in the blind spot.
He stood on the balcony and while she's talking. But no, definitely it's with what's the name from IT Crowds?
Catherine Parkinson.
Yeah, she's really good because it's clever how it's sort of filmed, and it's the son, and he's a film student, documentary filmmaker, and he's filming all of it, and that's the view you see, and it so because I wondered the first few episodes we watched, I thought I wonder if they keep this going, with the son filming,
because it does stretch belief a little bit to some degree, but eventually you just go, well, that's just what it is now, isn't it? And
Yeah, you do get immersed in it though. It's not like
no,
I know probably the first 8 episodes. I was just like
yeah,
it felt like minutes really. It was each
yeah.
episode it just flew by. But
Yeah, there's some very, very good setups, very good scenarios, like the playing the mini golf, and getting there and not
on the
getting
voucher.
yeah, uh, kidnapping the wrong dog or taking the wrong dog because
Oh God, yeah.
they've let the dog loose or whatever. Yeah, and like I say, I just think what's her face? Name will come to me in a minute. Alison Steadman
Sue, yeah.
blows it out of the park. I think she's better. I think she's given more to do than she's in Gavin and Stacey, and
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a bigger character.
big character, but just adds to the laughs. Like
Mm.
with that. I love how she's got the boyfriend in one episode, and then they're speculating he's Alf, and he's like an old man, isn't he?
Yeah, they think he's like
Wallace and
90.
Gromit impressions, and then he runs an Italian restaurant, and he's sort of in his mid-50s, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got, and they're all eating there like every
Yeah,
day, and
sponging off it, aren't
he's bringing tiramisu home, and
they?
he just gets pissed off at it in the end. And he's,
They all order the same thing, then they all order pizza or something, don't they? And
yeah,
then,
they go for that meal. He said he'd pay for her and her family. She brings a
yeah.
friend. They bring friends, and then he said, "Well, you pay for the drinks." So they all had tap water.
Well, that's it. But then the mum's brought her own alcohol, hasn't she? Because she's got.
Yeah, she's got that limoncello.
Oh,
But yeah,
yeah,
definitely worth a watch. I think I said to you and
yeah.
Tom tonight.
Can
But
highly
yeah,
recommend it. Because I
what
think
we
the first
reviewing?
episode went out just after lockdown or during lockdown, so it was like they filmed
Yeah,
it, and then sort of I think obviously lockdown was happening, so it was kind of had like a very strange feel to it. But then they brought it back as a series, and it's just sort of grown. So
yeah, I didn't realize it was 5 years old.
yeah,
I thought it was like recent because I sure I've heard of it. I think we mentioned it when we did the Three Caminos pods, but
yeah.
not in detail, and it just sort of passed me by a bit. But yeah, watching it recently is really good. But no, that's what we're reviewing tonight, mate.
So we're doing the Homes Fit for Heroes, which is I've got a bit of a soft spot for this one. It was one of the when they started releasing them on DVDs. For some reason, I think I started with Series 3, picking them up
Yeah.
on DVD. I remember getting this at Christmas 2006, something like that, and just binge watching the whole sort of 7 episodes of Series 3. But this was just a really strong opening episode, I thought. Just
Yeah.
has all the kind of rivalry hallmarks, but also some sad tinges to it, which we'll see. Of the classic Harold escaping, but with a little bit of a twist where he sort of goes a step further to get rid of the old man, really, by shoving him in a home, effectively.
Yeah, should we hit play?
Yeah, I'm on DVD tonight, so hopefully it'll.
Brilliant. There's a good on YouTube is the old Silver Fox 79. He's got loads of colorized Steptoe and Son episodes.
Oh, fun. Are you watching it in color?
Yeah, I've got it
Oh,
in color
brilliant.
on
You see,
YouTube.
I'm watching the straight off the sort of BBC recordings, black and white. It's
Well, I don't know. Yeah, to be honest, like some episodes work better in color. Others with the pathos and that is better black and white, I think. Um, but it's just what you prefer, really. So we've got Homes Fit for Heroes,
yeah.
January the 7th, 1964. Only 25 minutes.
So we're straight on location, but then we seem to be back in the studio. So they must have done some exterior shots. But then, I don't know if you can see that looks very much like back projection, doesn't it now? Because
Oh, look, in color looks worse. You could you could just tell straight away they're
right.
superimposed over
In the
a
black and
screen.
white's a bit more subtle, but it's nice to actually get on location. But maybe it was tricky to do the audio. Perhaps it was just easier to do the long shots
Yeah.
of them traveling. But
Do you reckon they'd be known at this point? I'm trying to think if they did like
I
on
think so.
location.
I think they've become fairly popular now. The Royal Variety Award was 62 or 63, so this is his third series. So yeah, I think they're yeah, and actually there's only one more series coming, isn't there, after this, and then it goes on a break. So this
Yeah.
is kind of prime peak early Steptoe run, isn't it? Really.
I'm just thinking like with Only Fools when they stopped filming in London and went to Bristol.
I mean, that's a good point. Yeah, this
Mm.
looks like it could be out in the sticks somewhere. I don't know. I'm not that familiar with London and the
So the
countryside.
plot for this really is sort of Harold trying to get away again, but I think he's booked. Is it a round the world trip?
So he's going on a yachting experience, isn't he, around the world with a group of others. So I don't know if those sorts of things still go on now, but I think like that back then you could sort of sign up and work your passage type thing, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Sort of go around the world.
So that's dated now, isn't it? You notice the Chartwell House sign, old people's
Old
home.
people's home. You don't call them that now, do you? That's
Oh
very
no,
late,
there's
isn't
no
it?
way. Do you know what? Some of them now. There's one, not in a town not far from me. It's at the foot of the Blorange Mountain, a massive
All
mountain,
right.
and they built it, and it's expensive as anything. It's got a cinema room in there, massive screen. It's got a bar. They take them on amazing trips out. It's hell, an amazing place. I know
Yeah.
a lot of them are sort of run down a bit, and but senior citizens' homes, or what would you call them now, retirement homes. I mean, some of them are amazing.
So they've gone past it, but the old man's taken the reins and shot off and refusing to go in, and sort of making some disparaging comments. So it's a little bit devious of Harold, this, isn't it? He obviously set
Yeah,
off
very.
intentions of just a nice little trip out, but yeah, he's kind of planted the seed that he's up to something. I knew you was up to something, bringing me breakfast on a tray.
Slimy. This bit where he's like, it just shows Albert all over. He says, "You're just like your mother, gold rest his soul."
Yeah, yeah.
Is he straight to the whiskey there, Albert, or
Yeah, I think he
look like
needs
you reach for a
he
drink?
needs a stiffener, doesn't he, to kind of get him over the shock. And I suppose it would be a shock, it's sort of. I mean, what is he?
That's the thing. He's 65. I mean, now it's no
Right.
age, is it?
That's that's this. Well, we've talked about this before many times. That's the same
Mm.
age as Brad Pitt or someone now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clooney. So you think, well, you wouldn't put them in a home necessarily, would you, at this age? So
And that's the thing. He's physically able. I mean, I know he puts it on, but
yeah.
there's no reason for him to go into a home really, apart from he'd be on his
Well,
own.
that's it. Harold feels that duty to him, doesn't he? Yeah, it's never really expanded on that much, is it? Other than I suppose, yeah, like I say, he feels that duty.
Was it for 2 years, isn't it, on the sloop?
Yeah, Sloop. So there's a song Sloop John B, isn't there, by the Beach Boys? Sing that.
Oh, okay. So a sloop, is
Yeah.
that a small boat then?
I
Sloop.
believe so. Yeah, I'm not all that up on my maritime
Nautical.
nautical. Yeah.
Let me have a look. Sloop.
I've got a letter here from the Seamen's Association. Oh, that'll be for Rodney.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. A sloop is a type of single-masted sailboat with a fore and aft rig,
Right.
typically featuring a triangular mainsail and single head sail, like a
Yeah.
jib or genoa. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Basically
Interesting.
a small yacht. I mean, you wouldn't think you get 10 of them on that.
No, it's going to be a squeeze, isn't it?
Because it's,
Yeah.
what, five ladies, five gentlemen.
So yeah, Harold's breaking the news that he's going away.
I think Albert's using different teeth in this one, so
Yeah.
the other ones are a bit straighter than the ones they use in the later series are all over the place.
He's just burst out laughing at him, hasn't he? That's sort of like really getting to Harold because, again, it's that idea in it that he's just mocking anything he tries to do that's different. I suppose, fair play. He's trying something different. He wants to break free of the totting world, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's the classic Harold, isn't it? Trying to do something before he hits 40, and I mean he's travelled a bit. He was in the army, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's true.
In
Wasn't he
Malaya.
out Malaya, wasn't it? That was it. Yeah.
Mm.
He sort of alluded to the fact he could have had it made if he sort of got with got with a local girl out there, but
Yeah, Chinlow, that he
Chinlo,
was,
that
he
was
was in
it.
love with, and he
I
said he
just
couldn't wait to
noticed,
get back.
could be wrong, but the bear seems to be very far across on the right. I don't know
Yeah, I think he's got some sort of helmet on as well, like a
Yeah.
French.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't just me that thought that then. Yeah, I thought it was him over by the window today. So it's
The
interesting.
dreaded bear.
I suppose they do periodically move things around if they're bringing, all the bits in.
Yeah, I mean, during when they're not filming, probably use that studio for other things, and they
Oh, definitely, yeah, yeah. So
sort
yeah,
of
he's alluding to me that he wants to actually get out, see things in the world, you know, um, sort it through the rice for a couple of sheep's eyes. Yeah, it's
gotcha.
it's yeah, again, adventurous spirit, isn't it? Not be honest, not something I'd ever been interested in doing. I've never travelled. I'm quite
Oh, I'm no good on the water now. God,
on
I
the
get seasick.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah.
No, I was just reading. So this is another directed by Duncan Wood.
Okay.
So Duncan Wood, yeah, he's born in Bristol. I didn't realise that.
Oh, nice link there to all the sitcoms we know.
Yeah, passed away in 1997.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think he was quite a heavyweight in the comedy corridors in the BBC, wasn't he?
Yeah, especially Galton and Simpson. He's got a hell of a
I've
back catalogue.
got an inkling he did some Rising Damp. I could be wrong there. I might have missed.
Yeah, it rings a bell, Rising Damp.
I feel like his name crops up on the credits for that, but which is a great link, isn't it?
That was ITV, wasn't it?
So yeah, Harold's again, yeah, daydreaming, ivory smuggling up the coast of Africa, whale hunting off Antarctica,
He's off
shipwreck
again.
off South End. That's
Yeah. So do they? I'm just trying to think. It's 2 years. They must have to sort of get supplies everywhere they land.
yeah, you'd imagine so, wouldn't you? I suppose these are the days of not as powerful boats, engines not being as big, not being as efficient. So yeah, probably would have to stop fairly regularly. I mean, people do it in a lot quicker now, don't they?
Yeah, God. Yeah.
I don't know what the
Just
record.
noticed that Albert's on the rollies now.
But again, this idea of young people, isn't it? That we're going to draw attention to this soon. That there's going to be a bit of an age gap, isn't there, between the young people and Harold? Because what's Harold, 38 in this sort of era?
Yeah, 37, 38.
So it's a bit of a jump, isn't it? It's sort of like the mature students at university type thing, and either not really,
Yeah.
not that they don't fit in, but yeah, there might be a clash of cultures.
It's different. Like he's like this episode, I think he constantly refers to the difference between his generation and Albert's generation. Like in real life, not a lot of difference. It was what, 12 years between them.
Slowly, yeah.
So they could even come, like we're millennials, and what would Albert be then? Silent generation?
Probably.
Not a boomer, is he? I think Harold would be a boomer.
Was the boomers after the war?
Yeah, it was after the war. It was I don't know
40.
actually. Would he be 40s, 50s, 60s? They're
Yeah.
boomers.
I'll be honest, man, I never really remember what each of those are. I know sort of Gen X and Gen Z and all those.
Yeah, we'd fall in millennials. I think it's 81 to 96 is millennials, and then
Okay.
it goes a bit funny. There's Gen Z or Gen Z, as they say. Then it's yeah,
Bit of a lecherous phrase there from old Albert, sort of 5 men and 5 women on a boat. There wouldn't be a lot of sailing being done, and then raising the eyebrows. Surely they're pursuits without sex coming into it.
I know, yeah, they never, because what was this, 1964, probably shown about 7, 8 o'clock at night. Fair play
Yeah.
to Gotland and Simpson, they never sort of shy away from any talk of, sex or swinging or,
Yeah.
they don't hold back.
You wonder, don't you, if there was a script editor or the producer or director would have gone, right, we're going to have to lose that line or what have you.
Yeah, weren't allowed to say bleeding without permission.
Yeah, that's it, innit? Because we think these days sort of the gloves are off really with things like the in-betweeners, aren't they? But
God,
I
yeah.
think there's still certain topics, particularly pre-Watershed, that people don't go near. Take that Here We Go, for example. It doesn't need swearing and bad language to make it funny, does it?
No.
That's the element of it. Whereas something like In-Betweeners is very much in tune with, that's how young people talk to each other a lot of the time, isn't it? Effing and jeffing. We've got some interesting taxidermy on the walls here. Don't know if they stay past the series. I can't remember seeing that.
No, it looks a bit crowded. No, yeah, we've got a fox, a bear, and what's that? What's on the wall behind Harold?
Isn't it? It's just out of shot now. It's just gone under.
Deer or something?
Yeah. Is that another door there as well behind there?
Yeah, there's a door. Is that a door? Yeah, going up the stairs, there's a doorway.
Yeah, is that always there, or am I just imagining?
No, definitely not. Because do you remember the other episodes? There's a pram there,
There isn't there. That's weird.
so I don't know where that would lead.
Yeah, unless it's a sort of back door or side door or something. But
Harold at his bureau now. He's looking at a globe, circumnavigating it with a compass.
and then he's blimey, yeah.
Oh God, what is that?
I don't know. I was just gonna ask you if you knew what that was. That's an interesting bit of kit, isn't it?
I don't know what that measures, but
Anyone watching along with this just tells us what that is. That'd be great.
yeah.
So we're back on the Orson cart, and he's forcing him to go and look at this Chartwell house.
It looks freezing as well, doesn't it?
Does blanket on knees. So when did this go out? Was it March? Did you say?
What did I say it was?
I think when it might have been filmed.
January, sorry. It went out in January, yeah.
Could have been like the December before, couldn't it? Or because in those days they were very close to, airing time. They sort of made it and then put it out, didn't they, within a couple of weeks sometimes.
Yeah. Albert's face during this is brilliant. He's just he looks
Playing up the
terrified going
he's
in.
playing up the stereotype, isn't he, quite well. But I think that's genuine as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like anything, if you're a child and you all stayed away from your parents the first time, you're anxious and nervous and the same
He's
thing.
clutching the blanket and he looking at that's a massive place as well, isn't it?
Yeah, decent old gaff that. Yeah. Imagine it's still there somewhere. I'm sure someone could tell us probably what that is. It's probably a
Yeah. Looks
stately
like
home or
the
something.
front of it looks like a few broken windows. It looks a bit. I don't know if it's because of the colour, but
It might be the colour, yeah. I can't tell to be honest, but I think we switch back to a set and
so where they're entering the building now, so the matron that comes out, matron of the old people's home, is played by Peggy Thorpe-Bates,
okay.
who was the wife. Do you remember the episode The Piano?
I do remember.
That's one of our favourites. So the guest star Brian Alton, she was married to him.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah, just read that in the Robert Ross book there.
Neil's dad. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Neil Orange Peel.
She wasn't playing Neil's mum, was she?
I don't know, actually. I don't think
They're
so.
like husband and wife in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like in Sherlock when his real life parents turn up in it. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
Entertainment program. Tonight, a recital of Old English madrigals by the Eggford Amateur Choral Society. I think we have been very lucky to get you in here.
I hope the sharks get you.
Now look, Dad, don't start fancy up, not in here. Someone's coming.
Yeah, so in the radio version, I was listening to that earlier. The woman that comes up to the two of them now is another little joke in the radio version. Is where the old lady thinks Harold is the one that's coming into the home
Oh, okay.
because she says, "Oh, it's good to have some young blood," and he's like, "Oh, hang on, love, I'm not coming here."
But the look on Albert's face here, it's just like terror, isn't it? He don't want to get caught in with what he views as the old wrinklies.
That's a good bit, yeah, where she's all over him and she's like tapping his arm and, "Oh, I'm in charge of games," and the line that she comes out with about, "I'll come round to your room and see what you're interested in."
Yeah, I do believe she fancies you. You're going to be all right here.
He does all right. Look at his face. He's off. He's gone.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
this is
love
her,
this.
the
Sorry, go on.
matron, Peggy Thorpe-Bates.
Yeah, I love this rant he goes on here. Under protest. I'm going to put my folder here under protest.
Mr. Steptoe?
Good morning, Matron.
And this is the old gentleman.
I'm not an old gentleman, and let's get that straight for a start. And I'm here under protest. I want all this put in me folder. Here under protest.
Now, I'm sure your son is doing what is best for you. I know you'll be very happy here.
I won't.
Oh, yes, you will.
Oh, no, I won't. I'm a troublemaker, I'm warning you. I'm always ringing bells in bedtime. He knows that. I was in the hospital and I'm choosy about me food, and if I don't get what I like, I'm liable to go on hunger strike.
Yeah.
He starts making out he's a troublemaker, doesn't he? And he's a bit of a lurch and all these things can't get himself thrown out before he even starts.
It's a clever move that, and he thinks they're going to refuse him. But
I'm ringing bells. The actions, isn't it? It's a real sort of performance.
yeah, and he's like, he's passing between Harold and the matron. He's like, he goes, "You got old ladies here, haven't you? Well, you want to lock them away?"
He's
Look
like,
how close he is to it there.
Yeah, he's such a sweet old man. It's he's going around the world about the birds, dirty little beast.
Yeah.
Sort of airing the dirty laundry in public. You don't want to hear that, does he? Oh, it is a condescending way, isn't it? And
Yeah.
I've had elderly relatives in care homes, and I was sort of a bit too young to kind of really understand it. But I don't know how it is these days. But yeah, it's one of those things. Inevitably, it's fact of life for some folks, isn't it? It's
Yeah, I mean, I
but
worked a bit in care when I had to do health and social care when I didn't have to, but I did in sixth form.
Oh, nice.
And I spent a couple of weeks in a nursing home.
Right.
And you do get this sort of mixture. You get some residents there They're purely because their families can't deal with them, and dementia has kicked in, and there are some there that are fully with it, but they're just slightly immobile, and they just can't. They've tried living on their own, and it just hasn't happened. So it's quite sad.
That's a bit losing that independence a little bit, but yeah.
But yeah, those are the ones that I've sort of found the most sad, really. The ones that you think a bit of help, they could live independently, but they got no family.
Yeah,
so,
that's what's very hard, isn't it? Yeah.
So we've entered Albert's new room.
It does look a bit sort of I don't know, hospital.
Basic, isn't it? Yeah, very basic.
Bed. I guess obviously he's allowed to decorate it and sort of make it how he wants, but
his performance, like he sat on a bed, he's just sat still, he doesn't move at all.
What I don't buy in this though, as much as I love this episode, is why he actually goes with it, why he goes, because surely, like you say, he's fit enough and able enough to look after himself.
Yeah.
As we see in future episodes when Harold sort of disappears for a period of time or gets his box in town or whatever. So it's like, why has he gone ahead with it? Unless Harold's selling the house or something, and that's it. He ain't got literally where to go. But
that's a good point.
Obviously we need it for the episode to work, but that's exactly why I do it. But yeah, it just.
Do you think Harry's wearing a wig on this one? It looks, I don't know.
Let's have a look.
These ones is hard to tell. I know we always bring it up, but the later ones is obviously definitely a wig, but
it's fairly thick, isn't it?
It reminds me a bit of David Jason. He wore a wig in Open All Hours, was it? I think he wore
hours because he was starting to go thin. Yeah. And then even Connery, he was wearing a wig by, I think, Goldfinger. He had a wig on. So.
I'll have Goldfinger as well.
Yeah. Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. Yeah. What he said.
Yeah. Yeah. So, poignancy here, isn't it, really?
Yeah, this bit is, especially the bit where it pans away and you just see Albert. It's the saddest thing you've ever seen. Yeah. But you've got like Harold now trying to cheer him up, say, "Oh, I'll send you money from the." Just think, imagine they sold that yard.
Fair old whack, innit?
Well, yeah. I mean, just bonkers. I mean, because it was Albert's mum's home as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of history there, isn't there?
Steptoe son. So yeah, that's gone 3 generations, and the land, they could imagine selling that. I mean, like we say, it'd be worth a fortune now.
I mean, in some ways, this would have been, they were talking about, well, they did end the series, didn't they, for a number of years? This would have been a way to end it, in a way, kind of have him, a bit like Only Fools, where they were going to have Dell move to Australia and Rodney was going to take over, weren't they? And then
Hot Rod, wasn't it?
Yeah, was it David Jason changed his mind? But it is a way to sort of end the partnership or end the duo, to break them up. But we know this is the first episode of the series, so you think, well, actually, it's not gonna end like that, is it? But yeah, interesting.
No, again, like Albert in this one, he plays sad so well, doesn't he? Like forlorn.
Very much. Doing his best Jamie Vardy impression.
I know Jamie Vardy. Even in his suit, he looks scruffy, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah, it's like it's just a little bit too big for him. Yeah, that real more. Yeah, like you say, that pan out on his
Oh
face.
God, yeah, it's so sad. Because he's panning upwards as well, isn't it?
He's used to the freedom of doing what he likes, basically around the yard.
His little suitcases on the bed, and he's like, "Oh, you've got a basin. You can wash in here."
So, yeah, here we go. Harold's getting all prepared.
See what I mean? If you look at the beer on the right now, he's got some sort of helmet on.
Is it the ARP helmet?
No.
Talked about it. Wasn't he a fight? Wasn't he a warden, Albert? He had to turn
he had that Hitler moustache, didn't
he? Yeah, that was it. But he got caught stealing the lead off the roof. We had to turn in his ARP helmet.
Why aren't you out ARP in?
Why aren't you? Yes.
ARP. So we get a sort of look at Harold's kit now. So he hadn't bought that new, but the hat he's wearing, it looks like an ice cream man, doesn't it? It looks like a ice cream man sort of hat.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah,
or a milkman's.
Lollipop man.
Yeah.
The one Victor had in The Secret of the Seven Sorcerers, yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't go sailing in that.
I mean, isn't that a captain's hat? That's a bit presumptuous, isn't it? Kind of.
Oh, there's a bit, yeah.
and the sort of like Uncle Albert duffel bag tossed over his shoulder.
So, according to the Robert Ross book, he says, along with The Holiday, this episode was Wilfrid Brambell's favourite Steptoe of the 1960s. For Harry H. Corbett too, Homes Fit for Heroes held a special place. For him, it captured the essence of what the series was trying to do, make the audience think, think, laugh, and cry in equal measures. I mean, this episode definitely does that.
Oh, without doubt, yeah. It ticks the boxes, doesn't it? And again, it was just something different, having watched all the classic episodes to watch these for the first time. Yeah, this is quite an interesting story to go with, wasn't it? And his only crime is that he's old.
Yeah, well, it's quite a sort of quite prophetic, really. That what he says now. He said 20 years time, and I'll turn it in. Well, in real life, he was dead at 57, almost spot on, really. If he's 37 in this,
pretty much. Yeah, that's right. Was it 82, 83, wasn't it? So
82, yeah. So that's quite scary, really. Another 20 years, and I'll turn it in. He says, I don't want to get as old as him.
Oh, poor old devil. His only crime is that he is old. Oh, but I don't get as old as him. I reckon another 20 years and I'll turn it in. I should hate to drag it out like him. Come. I'll stand on. I long to see you.
No, he didn't.
No, that is tragic, isn't it? That is bad like that, definitely. Because he looks so youthful here, doesn't he? You can't imagine him at 20 years he's gone. That's well, it's the same age as you and I, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he's younger than me now.
We're not going to be, plan to live a little bit longer than that, but
so he's got a letter from Weymouth.
Oh dear, the boys and girls have been debating the problem of your age. There we go. Yeah. So again, it's that parallel, isn't it? He's ditched the old man for being old. Now he's being ditched himself for being old.
Yeah, it's a good sort of dovetail to the episode, really, isn't it? All the way through, he's berating Albert for his age, and then, but I mean, he should have thought of this. I mean, if they're all average age 20, what on earth do they want to, sail around the world with him for, 37, 38?
I like the sort of switch to Albert reading the letter.
He's rocking, and Albert, yeah, it's just.
Well, that's it. He's out, isn't he? That's his get out. I mean, it's surprising again. It's honest of Harold in a way that he doesn't just pretend, because he could just go on a jaunt for a while, couldn't he? And pretend but actually now he realizes he's gonna have to go pick him up.
He could have actually got away there, I suppose, because he's expecting 2 years.
Yeah.
Around the world on a sloop.
So you're right, 25 minutes. That's probably one of the shortest ever. In fact, probably is the shortest, isn't it? I think that.
Yeah, I don't think we've had any less than 25, but yeah, it is. But like we say, it's everything you need, really, and it's the they start and end, at the same place.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, fantastic.
So, yeah, what do you think? Any standout lines from that episode? I know my favourite one.
I think the rant at the matron is pretty good. I'm ringing bells and the actions he does with that. Probably my highlight is the bits in the old people's home in terms of actual lines. But like you say, some of the sad bits, the poignant bits are really, really done fantastically well, acted well, written well, and yeah, like you say, it just captures the essence of Steptoe. So yeah, what about yourself?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Like with like I said, my funniest line I think in it is with they go into that home and that old woman saying to him, "Oh, I do all the games and stuff, and I'll come round to your room to see what you're interested in."
Yeah.
And you see it just cuts to Albert's face, and he's just horrified, and he's like, "Oh, I think she fancies you, Peter." It's just that, and even on the radio, like the radio version, that stands out that bit. And like I said, there's that extra bit where she confuses Harold. She thinks Harold's moving into the home, and she's thinking young blood. But but no, it is a good. So what's this, series 3?
Series 3, yeah.
Because all of series 3 is what I know they all are, but the dialogue in it is brilliant. There's nothing that you take out or need to add or.
No, I mean, the only thing I would say is that another 5 minutes of that, but like you say, perfect. Where else would you add stuff in? I suppose you could have a bit more at the end of them chatting and dissecting it, but then you know, the letter is enough, isn't it? That's his fall from grace, I suppose, isn't it? And his comeuppance for
Yeah, and these are sort of different to the latter ones where it ends with, they're swinging swords at each other or, throwing stuff and they're running around the yard. These
yeah.
all sort of end, a bit more, I don't know, somber, is that the word?
Bit more somber, yeah. They're back on an even keel though, aren't they? So everything's back to normal. Everything's been reset, hasn't it? The jeopardy that was there is gone. You know, the risk of loss, or whatever, is gone. Which is not always there in every episode. Sometimes it's just frustration with each other, but there was a real sense of Albert being marooned, wasn't there? Type, being left on his own properly,
Yeah.
for 2 years, and
Yeah, it's a long time. But I suppose, like you said, with the, why would Albert have got? I mean, the latter Albert, in series 5 onwards, I mean, he'd have told him where to stick it when he's no way he'd have got on the horse and cart and driven around. But then I suppose their relationship changed
yeah,
at that point.
yeah, yeah, well, yeah.
Even though we know Harold's perpetually 37 or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does change, doesn't it? Yeah. The father and son relationship does alter as you get older.
Well, this is true. I know with my dad, I told you he's just come out of hospital, so I've been look after him and whatnot, and yeah, it's been an honour really to be there for him, and he's getting back on his feet now and he had his knee operation and whatever. And
Yeah, is he doing all right now? Who's the
yeah, yes, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's getting there bit by bit. He's not ready to driving yet. Another couple of weeks for driving, but when I took him out on Sunday for a meal, and he was speeding along on his crutches. So yeah, be able to do a lot now without them. He just takes them just in case, a bit of a sort of safety net. But yeah, like you say, that dynamic, even though you grow older, you still care and want the best that you for all your family. And
Yeah, that's true. You
again, Steptoe works because it is just the two of them. If there'd been the mother, if it was the mother and father and Harold,
Yeah.
there's no way near the same level of tension, is there? Because the mother becomes the foil or the one who looks after the old man, so to speak.
That's what I mean. None of the storylines would work, would they? Because Harold wouldn't have to get away because he could guilt free, and it's a bit like with I know people that well, a mate of mine, he's a massive fan of Only Fools, but he doesn't like the ones where Cassandra and what's the name? Cassandra and Raquel come in it.
Yes,
He was like
they all live together.
Yeah, when Rodney marries and then Del lives and they start living, the women come into it. He's a bit like the whole dynamic changed. Even though I think like Miami Twice and all that and Jolly Boys Out in the brilliant episodes onwards, there's a lot of people prefer just the granddad Del and Rodney or Uncle Albert Del and Rodney dynamic.
There's a lot to be said for that. I agree. You go back and watch them, and I think at the time because we watched all of them. Well, I didn't watch all of them. I watched the ones I remember watching from probably like 93 onwards. But
yeah,
that's all I knew. It was kind of like, and then when you watch the videos back, you do see the other dynamic, don't you? And yeah, it's interesting to compare it. I wouldn't necessarily say I don't enjoy the later ones, but yeah, there's something about, like you say, the magic of the early blend. Which I suppose that's how John Sullivan started it, and that's how it became successful. Based on the three of them. So,
have you ever watched Dear John? Because I saw somebody put online the other day saying Dear John they felt was better than Only Fools because he wrote it, didn't he, John Sullivan?
he did. I haven't, but my dad has, and he rates it very highly. Yeah, he said it's really, really good. Same with Citizen Smith. I have not watched that, but again, people say that's got some strong moments in it, and some prototypes. There's actually an episode called Only Fools and Horses in there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Well, you could argue it come from Steptoe, the similar writing, but I was gonna say how'd it go with Men Behaving Badly podcast?
Cheers. Yeah, no, it was good, thanks. Yeah, Tom and I did Men Behaving Badly series 4, episode 3, I think it was. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to sort of pod. Because the problem I've had with that pod is, obviously I've done really, really enjoying doing this pod with you, Daz, and enjoyed the Comedos with you and Tom. But doing one on your own, I found it's just that little bit trickier now because you used to that bouncing, just becomes that much harder to do. So yeah, no, it was great to chat through that. So that'll be coming out soon. But yeah, it's nice to discuss comedy of any kind, really. Spanning.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, you'll have to copy me in when you send it out there. I was just gonna say, mate, it feels like with your background, it feels like I am sat on the cart.
I've done that on purpose because the
Yeah.
opening shot is.
I meant to say earlier, but
Yeah, no, you're all right. I didn't know how it was going to work, but I've sat back a bit on the sofa. If I sit forward, I'm kind of covering one of the horse's heads. But
I feel like I'm on
does give that
left
feel
hand
like
side of the cart, so I think
Have you ever done a horse and cart sort of round anywhere, or?
No, my daughter does a lot of horse riding. I did it once. Did one lesson. It is hard work. It's good fun though. But no, I don't know if maybe for a Christmas thing.
Right.
Yeah, but no. What about yourself? You?
Yeah, I've done one in. There's a place called Matlock Bath near me. Well, not maybe about an hour or so away. And for some reason, I can't remember why. I went with Alex and a family, and we did like there was a tour around this horse and cart museum, and then actually
Oh
went out
God,
and cart. Yeah, it was bizarre.
that's
And this
very
is the most
Steptoe.
random thing of all. Victor's dad in One Foot in the Grave, Richard Pearson's the actor.
Yeah.
He was narrating like a recorded thing throughout it all because his voice is so distinctive. And I was like, I definitely know who that is. So
Oh
how
God,
bizarre is that? Just sticks in my mind. But yeah,
that is odd. Yeah.
Toss and cart up and down Matlock. You're on the roads, all the cars behind you and stuff.
God. So whose dad? Not Patrick's dad.
No, Victor's dad. Not dad. Sorry, Victor's brother. Sorry.
Oh, his brother. Yeah. Oh,
He's Gary's dad in Mendy and Badly. That's why I said dad. So Mendy and
Yeah.
Badly plays Gary's dad, but he's Victor's brother in.
Goes around with his hat on fire.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. So,
But no.
yeah.
Also, news on our YouTube channel. Just to remind everyone, is still there. I put quite a few videos on there. Actual episodes of Steptoe. We've shot up in subscribers.
Oh, fantastic!
So we are now just over 1,000 subscribers.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed to take forever to get 100, and we've literally got another 750 in the last couple of weeks. So yeah, we've got 64 videos and 1,008 subscribers. So yeah, cheers, guys.
Doing a Chatterbix here, aren't we? We're kind of creeping up the charts, aren't we?
Well, another point is I sent you to the Good Pod website, so that is goodpods.com.
Yes.
They rated us. I had a message off. They give us a badge that we made it into the top 100 weekly best podcast. Just in there, I think we were about 97.
No, that's good though. That's seeing how many podcasts there are out there now, and it's not.
Well, amazing. The fact, and then this week, then I found out today we made it into 78 of the monthly chart. But yeah, I mean, that's amazing, really. Considering we're sort of amateurs and we do it for free, and
and we're talking about a sitcom that's 60 years, 70 years old nearly soon.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive, really. Yeah, no, thank you for everyone that listens.
Yeah, cheers. I'll keep an eye. It is very Chatterbix. I keep looking at that now to see where we are.
It does become a bit addictive, doesn't it?
It does.
When I started doing Men Very Badly, I did for a little while, and then sort of moved.
I need to stop doing it, but
because it starts to get to you eventually when you start dropping down again, because it starts to bug you. But yeah,
that's going. Who's listening to that?
Yeah,
it's 28th of August. We've got 743 more subscribers.
Yeah,
which is insane. That's crazy, really.
That's brilliant.
Good response to the couple of the pods we brought out and the videos. But yeah, so our audience, a lot of new viewers lately, which is great. So yeah, so 67.8% watch on TV, 15% watch on mobile, 9% on tablet, and 7.3% on the computer. And definitely we've got, well, I mean, aged 18 to 24, 1.1% viewers. 25 to 34, 4.1%. Our main demographic really is 35 to 64.
Right.
But we've got 30% viewers is 65 plus, and 78% male viewers. But geography, so we've got 4.9% of viewers on YouTube. Are in Ireland, 4.5 in Australia, and 73% the UK. But we did have quite a few from Ghana. I think it was somewhere in Ghana. So I don't know whether that's people sort of on holiday.
Where Steptoe was, a lot of BBC shows were sold, weren't they, all over the world, really?
Yeah, definitely.
When we went to the Borthwick Institute, we saw it. We liked the paperwork.
Yeah.
Some of the places it was sold out: Israel, Japan.
Well, a lot of the feedback we had, especially on Reddit, people were saying about Sanford and Son. So perhaps we'll have to look at. Do you remember we were going to review an episode of that? Because
that'd be nice.
I know very little about it. I've only bits and pieces.
There were a couple on YouTube, perhaps, if we have a look for those, and then maybe.
Yeah, well, I sent a few links to people. There's a couple of American subscribers, so I sent a few links of Steptoe because you tend to prefer what you first see, don't you? And they're all saying Sanford was, a more superior sitcom, and so I've sent them certain episodes to see if it'll change their minds. So, because I think, well, I mean, it's the same writers, but Steptoe I think is more superior, but.
It'd be interesting to see, it being done by, different actors really in a different setting in an American.
Yeah, so we'll have to perhaps pick the top-rated Sanford and Son episode and review it.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Perhaps do that next time.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yeah, brilliant.
But I shall, so I'll keep you posted. But again, thanks for everyone subscribing on YouTube.
Yeah, no, it is great to hear that. And please keep spreading the word and interacting and commenting and get in touch with us. And we're happy to give any Steptoe or any comedy chat. Really, that's what we're about, isn't it? Just having a good laugh and appreciating this fine body of work that's been left for us.
He's having a laugh. Right. Thanks, everyone.
Take care. Cheers. Bye.
Hi, this is Susanna Corbett. Thanks for downloading Stepod and Son.
I hope the sharks get you.